Hey guys, happy Thursday. Welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. My big, beautiful spiritual family coming to see me from around the world. I love and appreciate you all. Let's get started on your reading and see what Spirit has for you today. All right. This is for somebody, this is for a masculine. The Emperor is showing up here. And who you are is this beautiful masculine. You might be a bit older, okay? I didn't say old, mind you. All right, but something is coming in very quick for you that is going to give you a sense of freedom financially. Okay, so I'm seeing the Page of Pentacles here. This is with the the Fool, which in this layout represents your freedom. Okay, financial freedom. And I see that you're moving toward some other things as well. Okay, yeah, I see you're moving towards some celebration and happiness. Okay, there's also something here for somebody regarding something not good going on behind the scenes that is in regard to a child or children. Okay, I don't know what this is, but these kids are feeling stuck right now. So this is some kind of a feeling of entrapment or some type of toxicity. I don't know, but if anybody out there is understanding what I'm speaking about or who I'm speaking about, there is a child or children that might need, I can speak, might need some looking after or a checkup. Check them out, make sure they're good. All right, and here I'm seeing a masculine. This is my King of Swords. You just did something. You just did something friggin' awesome. I'm seeing a burst of finances coming in for you. So you brought in money, okay? And you did it by using your smarts. You balanced something out. You might have found a mistake or something, and it was rather large. If this is you, please comment below the video, because this is very interesting. I see you celebrating your newfound monies here. All right, let's continue. All right, I'm seeing all right, I'm seeing a single mother who's working her ass off trying to help her family, but you're a single mom, okay? You're trying to bring happiness and balance to everybody but you. You're selfless, okay? And yeah, this is a lot of pressure. This is a lot of pressure, okay? Guys, I can't tell you what to do, but there comes a time where you have to just do you. All right, you have to do you, because when you spread yourself out thin like this, there's nothing of you left to help others. First, you have to put yourself on top. Okay, make sure you're on top before you and that is also the purpose of what is coming to us through this financial situation. And by the way, guys, when I talk about the financial situation, a lot of you may not even know what I'm talking about, but there's something coming to you, something very special, something biblical, something that is a gift. And this is going to be worldwide, okay? And this is not hopium. This is happening, okay? It's just a timing thing, all right? I don't want to continue doing what you're doing. If don't quit your job over this, because we don't know the time, all right? But there is help coming. I'll just put it that way, all right? Today is supposedly like the finality of the Lionsgate portal that has been open for several days. It's also a very potent time to manifest. It's about, you're able to manifest like a ninja anyway, because of all these energies that have been coming in for you, my loves. Okay, so with this portal, okay, you can, the sky is the limit. Go for it. You know, it's my understanding that this happens each year. The Lion's portal opens up each year. There's a star that becomes, I don't know, I think it's called Sirius. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. But there is a star that shows up that we generally never see because it's hidden by the sun. And the sun has moved in a, in a different place where now it's visible. Or maybe the star moves. Not really sure how it all works. I just know that, you can manifest like a ninja if you wish. And I can give you some tips at the end of the reading about manifestation if you don't know how. Okay, so they're saying, those of you who are going through some negativity right now emotionally and just feeling like you can't move forward in life, they want you to take some time. They want you to take some time out, if at all possible. All right, some of you can't. Some of you get some paid sick days, perhaps. Maybe you get some paid personal days. Take a Friday off or a Thursday and a Friday off if you can, and use these days, okay? Sometimes we forget we have those days, those of us who have them. I get that not everybody has paid days, okay? I think they pass laws in the US, though, that we do. And this is something you might want to find out about if you work, guys, if you're working, because even in places that I've worked, they didn't make this known to us, okay? They don't make it known to you that there's been a law passed where you have paid sick days and paid personal days that you can use in the US, okay? So check that out. But anyway, they're saying take some time to yourselves, okay? And when you take this time, if you do, love and nurture yourself as if you were the most loved person ever in the history of the world, okay? Just give it to yourself. You're deserving of this, okay? And as time goes on, you guys are going to realize more and more who you really are. You are all just this beautiful, beautiful light, energy and light, made in God's likeness, and he's given you some of his powers, okay? This is going to do you a world of good, they're saying, to take this time, this rest time, okay, for stress, to alleviate a lot of stress. And it's also going to give you the quiet downtime to really look at how things are operating around you in your world, in your circle of people, who's doing what, who's there for who's lifting you up, who's not, what's got to go. All of these things, you will have time to contemplate the changes that you need. You need these changes, guys, okay? It's time. It's time. We're not bringing the shitstorm from the third dimension into the fifth. It's just not happening. All right? So here I'm seeing some kind of somebody's trying to start over, and I feel like I'm talking to a masculine here. There's things that keep getting in your way. Okay? It's like taking you forever. It's what the feeling is like you're taking two steps forward, 3 steps backwards kind of thing, right? And this, you feel like you have to have this. This is so close, this new beginning, whatever this is for you. All right. I'm seeing that you literally feel like, your things are being thrown in front of you to stop you from what you're trying to do. However, I am seeing movement. I am seeing movement with things for you. And the things I'm seeing are the things that you're wanting to come to fruition. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. You starting anew with or on. All right. And let's continue here, guys. This is, wow. All right. So we have the manifestation card in the middle. All right. So this is telling us that put your manifestation hats on today, guys, and go for it. Okay. Now, I know what some of you just said. Yeah, I have to work, and this is where my mind is at all day long. And to me, like, I don't know if you guys agree with this, All right, before you jump to any conclusions, think about what I'm saying to you, because this is what I came to. Okay? Things were set up many, many years ago. You were born into the way things were set up for you that were negative and that were purposely put into place to make you feel, I'm just going to say it, unhappy in life. Like you can't get ahead, right? You can never get ahead. And other people get to do it and you don't, or always like an uneven playing field, right? So you've been going through that, a lot of you, for most of your life. Okay, things are getting ready to change for you. All right, and it's going to be the opposite. It's going to be the opposite. You're all going to get something that is going to put you on an even playing field. And it's not something, it's some things, plural. Okay, but what my point I was trying to make is, I was a single mom and I had to work, and it was very stressful. Like, unless you're a single parent, you can't even begin to understand. Yes, I made the decision to have children. It was my responsibility. I took it all on. Yes, but I did not know how difficult it was going to be. And I'm going to get to my point quickly so we can go get on with this reading. But, in those years where, I was on my own, and, my children, I would get a phone call from, where my children were being watched, or, school or what have you, that they were sick and they had to be picked up. And I didn't have anybody to work with me. So my bosses were always not having it. They were like, you can't just, they had no compassion or understanding. They did not care. And the pressures, okay, that's just one. The pressure, it was always like trying to get out in the morning when your kids are little, and inevitably one of my kids would throw up on his shoes or something, something crazy out of the ordinary. And this is, just that feeling that it's a struggle. It's a struggle, right? So I came to the conclusion that having to go to work for, 8, 10, 12 hours a day, 5, 6, 7 days a week. All right. This is what our lives are or have come to. And this has been going on for many, many years, right? It creates unbelievable stress within us. We don't look at it that way because we think, and this is part of the third dimensional thinking, and this was devised for us this way, so we would be busy and not be able to create, okay? Because we are creators. So this, feeling of never being able to get ahead and being stressed out to the max, having to be, away from our home, our families, our children for hours and hours a day, many days a week, has created for a lot of us even PTSD. All right, if I said that correctly, like, you guys know where I'm going with this, okay? And it's not looked at that way. It's looked at like, oh, come on, we all have to work, because it's been normalized. It's been normalized. But think about this, guys, right? So anyway, let's get back into the reading. That's just my outlook on it. I think we've been stressed and stretched to the maximum. And, what is coming in for us, I'm sure it's going to come up in this reading, it always does, is going to be the biggest imaginable blessing ever, biggest blessing ever, okay, that we can imagine. All right, so yeah, I'm seeing you guys making a decision to start manifesting, to understand your power. Decide this inside of you, in your thought processes, in your mind, okay? Because you're feeling left out in the cold and going through these tower moments when you have this power that you're not using, all right? That will bring things in for you, that will bring in the sun. And we are in this Lionsgate portal right now. That is a time for manifesting, guys. Normally today is maybe the most powerful day of that. It comes once a year. But I think we are, this particular year, for some reason, unbeknownst to me, we are going to have maybe some extra days with this portal being open. So now is the time to manifest like a ninja, my loves. Okay. So I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles here alongside the Queen of Wands, and something, some kind of information that's going to come in quickly that is going to hit you negatively, unfortunately. All right, this isn't going to be good news. It's going to be something not terrible either, but it's going to make you feel, it's going to make you both feel, and I feel like you might be sisters or family members, but it's something that you're going to hear about that is going to make you feel like there's some kind of judgment on you both. Okay. So I get the feeling like somebody's talking shit about you behind your back, and it's going to get back to you. All right. All right, let's move forward here. I'm seeing this King of Cups here. Wow. Okay. Okay, so I'm seeing this beautiful King of Cups. This is a masculine who's very loving, family oriented. I see some kind of business you're starting, it looks like with your son. All right, and you guys are very intense people, it looks like. The both of you, you're very intelligent, and you're very, let me get this word out because I'm feeling it. I have to put it into words. You're very focused and very intense with your thought processes. I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but you have this capability of focusing on something very intently so that there's, you manifest things this way. You don't let things go until you get what you're after. You will continue to, you don't give up. You don't give up. And I see the two of you now working as a team, and I'm seeing this new financial door opening for you, a new financial start. So I'm feeling like this is some kind of business or something that you're both doing together, and there is a heavy duty commitment to each other and to this business. And man, I'm seeing it flourish. I'm seeing absolute success here. Okay, so the two of you are going to be very successful with your endeavor there. If this is you guys, or if this is one of you, please comment. Also, guys, if you have a question, I do offer a $15 reading. You can click on the description below the video and email me. All right, I'm seeing for one of you at least. Okay, okay, I'm talking to my Queen of Cups here, my beautiful queen. You have a broken heart this morning. Okay, and you're licking your wounds. You're very focused on this overwhelming sadness you're feeling regarding your partner and this broken heart. Okay, you are also an empath. All right, so remember that today is that lion's portal that is open. So don't let this sadness get the better of you. If you can get yourself in a state of gratefulness, and 100% you can, all right? Doesn't matter what's going on in your life, guys. You can always, no matter how terrible, your life is going, you can always just, look around you and say the words, oh, I'm so grateful I have a roof over my head and I have food in my house. I know there's people struggling right now that can't afford food, that are missing meals, that are living in their cars. Okay, it's so easy to be grateful. There's so much around you to be grateful for. Once you get yourself in this grateful situation, your vibration will be lifted and you won't feel as bad. All right, this broken heart will start to mend, and this is going to be the beginning for you of you're healing, okay? So this is how you heal, guys. I did tell you I was going to give you some tips on manifestation, and it's looking like, all right, before I do that though, I'm seeing for someone out there, one of my beautiful lights, I'm seeing you're working really hard, and but there's something just there's something off here. Maybe at the job, okay? The job, the place that you're working, the career that you're at. All right, there's some confusion about your money, all right, or your finances or something. And I do see that you're working really hard. You have a goal. You're working hard toward a financial goal. And I do see you arriving at this place where you are finally secure in life. You are feeling abundant. You have money. You have everything you need to feel serene and secure. And when this occurs, okay, or somewhere in that time frame, when you start feeling these emotions that you're secure and within yourself, because don't forget, you've done this. You did all the work. Even though you were experiencing, some things in the background that were confusing and maybe hard at times. All right. But right when this is happening, I'm seeing this Knight of Wands coming in. And this Knight of Wands is very loyal and romantic. This is going to be love, okay? Like you've never experienced love before. This is the one you've been waiting for your entire life. This is your soulmate, okay? And I'm speaking to a feminine. This is your soulmate. This is a masculine who is going to be loyal. He's very creative and romantic. He's sexy. He's a hottie, all right? And he's going to come in as a very intense lover. So even though the passion is going to be on 100 with this masculine, it's not just going to be all about sex, okay? There's going to be much more involved with this relationship. Like I said, this is going to be your soulmate, the person you've been waiting for your entire life, okay? Now, there's no age restriction here. So even if you're older when this happens, all right, you can still expect this, okay? Guys, when you get older, it doesn't mean your life is over. It doesn't mean you're still here where you can enjoy the things that come with this, okay? Some of you may have forgotten what this is about, but it'll come back to you very quickly, I promise. All right, I'm going to end the reading on this note, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to sub. Thank you, everyone, for subbing in that last video. I appreciate and love each and every one of you. And if you can at least just hit the like button every time you jump on one of my videos. I have to remember to do that to remind you guys in the beginning. But if you can do that, I truly appreciate you, and have a blessed, beautiful day.